About 6 months ago, I decided to start posting to YouTube. I went ahead, I pressed the button, and that began my journey to 500 subscribers. Today, I am at 310 subscribers, and I could not be more proud of myself. I know that doesn't sound like a lot to everyone, but to me, that is a whole lot. Just imagine if you had 306 people or 310 people who wanted to hear your content, who was interested in your area of expertise, if they were sitting in an auditorium, in a building, at an event, you would be overjoyed. And that's the way you should be about this. So, let me talk to you about some of the things that I did to even get to this point of 310 subscribers and what I'm going to try to do to get to my 500 subscribers. If you want to help me out, go ahead and press the subscribe button. Join my channel and like this content because I'm going to give you all of the information and tips and strategies that I used in order to get to 310 subscribers in 6 months. I'm going to share with you why I chose YouTube as well as advice for introverts because I'm also an introvert. And so this was especially hard for me. So let's get right into it. And this is in no particular order. I'm just going to talk to you about some of my challenges, some of the things that came easy for me. Oh, there's a piece of hair. And then some of the things that I really had to stop overthinking on. So, the first thing that I'm going to say is just get started. Yeah, just get started. So, we will procrastinate, we will put it off, we will try to make things perfect. The key is just get started. Go ahead and press the button and record or go ahead and upload the video because I would rather upload my bad videos first when I don't have a lot of people watching and then work to get better rather than post a bad video and then be turned into a meme. Okay. So just go ahead and post it. Let me tell you what I really love about YouTube. I'm one of those people who I'm a conceptual thinker. And so I can't just say a line and you get it. I have to give you a full understanding, or I have to share my full understanding in order for you to get the understanding or the communication that I'm trying to get across. So that's what I love about YouTube. I was already making videos on Facebook, doing Facebook Lives and doing Facebook videos, and that worked really well for me. I was able to get a few thousand followers on Facebook. And then I did a little bit on Instagram. Instagram was a little bit different. And right now I'm sitting at probably 2,100 followers on Instagram. But I find that I really like YouTube because YouTube introduces you to people that you don't know. So on the chat on Facebook and Instagram, I had to either get people to join my channel, but on YouTube, they go out and find the people for you. So the 310 people who are already subscribed to my channel are not necessarily people that I already knew. The algorithm will do its job and it will go out and find people for you. From those 310 people who have subscribed already, and I'm looking forward to many more, I've already been able to support a few of them in the work that they've been able to do. I've been introduced to a lot of really great people. And I've also gotten a speaking engagement just from the people who have joined my YouTube channel. So if you're wondering how YouTube can help you, it's going to introduce you to people who are of like mind, people who have the same type of interests and all types of things that and they introduce you to them. You don't have to go out trying to find those folks. So that's what I love about YouTube. Facebook doesn't do that. Instagram doesn't do that. And I'm not on TikTok, so I can't speak to TikTok. But I'm telling you, if you're looking to have your content introduced to other people, and it takes a little practice, it's not overnight. So don't think it's going to happen overnight, but be willing to put in the work, and you will see your numbers climb. In the past 30 days, I've gained 50 subscribers, and that's just from going live and doing what I normally do. But instead of doing it on Facebook, I've been doing it on YouTube. So my next point is just start messy. You got to get started. Just start messy. Let go of the perfectionism. Done is better than perfect. The goal is to get 1% better each day. Just go ahead, upload the video, and you don't have to upload a video every day. Just go for consistency one time a week to get you started. And so don't think about it being perfect. Just start messy. Just don't even worry about all of the antics. Even when I got ready to get started this morning, I was like, oh, my hair isn't perfect. I was like, there are hairs sticking out. I was like, oh, maybe I should change my shirt. And I was like, no, no, just go sit, deliver the content, because there is somebody waiting to hear your message, and they can never get the message if you keep procrastinating and putting it off. And I'm trying to give some people a message today that don't let your small numbers keep you stuck. Don't let the idea that no one is listening or that what you have to say isn't valuable, don't let those thoughts come into your mind. The way that you battle that is to take action. So all you have to do is press the button and get started. Now, some of you all might be saying, well, I don't know what my niche is. I don't know what topics to talk on. This is my advice, and I'm just telling you from my experience. Talk about the things that you love talking about. And on YouTube, different people like different things. And so, just like me, I normally talk about consulting, but I also talk about midlife because I was 42 years old when I left my job, and I had an 8-year old and a 9-year old and a 14-year old. And I just couldn't take it anymore. And so I talk about all of that. I talk about the way that I love to travel, and I talk about all the things that I want to do. I have 2 dogs. And so I talk about my dogs. One of them has been experiencing some health challenges. So as you begin to talk about things, and I'm not saying just get on here and talk randomly. I'm saying make sure that there's a point to it, but don't pigeonhole yourself into I can only talk about one thing. You don't have to just talk about one thing. I will recommend that you kind of give yourself pillars of things that you're going to talk about. So the things that I typically talk about on my channel are the things that I'm doing to live my dream life and how I make those things happen for myself. I talk about monetizing my expertise and helping you to monetize your expertise. I talk about travel, and I also talk about family because I love family life. And so those are the 4 things that you will see that are on my channel. But it took me, right now, I have like 70 videos up. And so it took me a little bit to figure out what are the things that I am going to talk about on this channel. Because when you try to just talk about one thing, how long can you really talk about that one thing without just steady doing the same videos over and over and over again? Then you have the idea of the fear and the procrastination. Well, for me, it was really big because I'm an introvert. And so as an introvert, things like this can be very draining. Going out into large crowds of people are very draining. And so I have to know how I'm going to recharge. So like even to get started this morning, I was thinking about, oh, I want to do a YouTube video to encourage other people not to quit, to keep going, that it's not an overnight situation. And so I had to think about, what am I going to say? How am I not going to ramble on? Some people think that it's just like talking to yourself. It's not like I don't think of myself as talking to myself. I think of myself as delivering a message, and that somebody needs to hear this message. And so I don't know who that person is, and I don't know when they will find it or if they will find it, but I did my part of delivering the message. And that's how I get the confidence to get up and to make the video. And so I don't put it off, and I don't say stuff like, I don't know how to edit. Like we put all of these barriers in front of us because we think that we have to be perfect. We have to know how to edit. We can't make a mistake. We have to have the perfect thumbnail. We have to have the perfect audio and the perfect mic and all of these things. You know what? You got to get started. Just get started. You have a computer, you have a phone, your phone has a microphone, and your phone has a camera. So just get started. You can always get better later on, and the more we do it, the better we get at it. And so just get started. The next portion that I'll tell you about is it's a true creative outlet. I get to really think about what can I share with people that will help them. I get to think about how I can support other women as they are trying to get started. And we have so much to do. Like, we are not only working jobs, we're also taking care of families. We're also getting kids to practices. We're also volunteering at churches. We also have pets that we take care of. We have all of these things that we're doing. And then this is just one more thing. And so I try not to think about it as one more thing. I think about it as a creative outlet. It's an opportunity for me to share some of the things that I'm doing in my life in hopes of helping somebody else to either implement some of those strategies or to build from the strategies that I'm sharing. Now, I will tell you that it does take commitment, because when I started, I had 0 followers. And so I knew that going in. So I'm telling you right now, you will probably start with 0 followers. And we love to believe that it's going to be, I'm going to get started and then I'm going to hit 1,000 subscribers. That's not really the way it works. That's not the way it works. And so you have to be committed, and you also have to be willing to learn as you grow. So as I've been going, I've learned a lot of things. I've learned that the thumbnail really matters. I'm not that totally creative person with thumbnails. And so I've just been trying out a lot of different thumbnails, playing with the color patterns, playing with the pictures that are on it. And it's really just a level of experimentation for me. Instead of thinking of it as I have to get it right, I think about it as I'm experimenting. I'm testing out some things. At some point, I do believe that I'll be able to outsource some editing. So that's what I've told myself. I've said, it's okay. We can do anything temporarily. I'll do this for now. And then as the channel picks up, more people find me, the algorithm does its thing, I'll be able to hire someone to edit my videos for me and to make them a little better. But until then, I'm going to continue to learn, I'm going to continue to grow, and I'm going to continue to try to make each video better. So it takes commitment. And then long form content. I love long form content, but I also have to work to make sure that I'm listening to what my analytics are saying. And so some of my videos are an hour long, some are an hour and a half, some are 15 minutes, some are 20 minutes, some are 30 minutes. I'm just testing out to see, like, what do they really like? What do they really want? And so I'm going to try to stay within that 20 to 30-minute range on the videos for the next couple of weeks. And so I'm working to be consistent as well. That consistency matters, because that's how the algorithm, YouTube, is going to figure out if you're real or if you're just playing. Did you just do a video and you're just hoping to go viral? Or are you serious about this content? Or are you serious about creating content on YouTube? And so I noticed that the more consistent I am, the more that it will share my videos. Now, you can't get discouraged when you see that only 20 people or only 40 people watch your video. I'm just going to say, when the thought is in your head, you're the only one that knows it. At least when I get 22 people that watch my video, 22 other people have experienced the thought that I have. And because I believe that the thought is valuable, I'm hoping that they got value from it as well. But in my head, I'm the only one who received it. So I get to impact 20 people, 40 people, 60 people, instead of thinking, oh, why didn't I get 25,000 views? That's not the way it works. And I'm okay with that. And I encourage you to be okay with that too. The idea of being self-conscious was another thing that really, bothered me. Again, I'm an introvert, and I first of all, don't like large crowds. And so I don't think of YouTube as a large crowd. And so that helps. But also, a lot of times we tend to be very self conscious. We're worried about how we look, what we say, how our hair is, how we came across the computer, and all of those things. I just say, just let it go. Give the best presentation of yourself that you can. Now, I don't do stuff like wake up and get on and have a bonnet on. I don't criticize or judge those who do. I'm just saying that's not for me. I will at least try to comb my hair down. I will try to, put on a little lipstick, or I might try to schedule content when I'm already dressed and ready to go. I'm a morning person. I love early mornings. And so in early mornings, my mind is on fire. Like I can give you some fire content early morning because that's when my mind is fresh. That's when I'm coming off some good sleep. And I just have some really unique and thoughtful ideas, some strategies that you can implement. But when I come on, as soon as I wake up, my hair is all over my head. I don't have nothing on my face, not even oil. And I'm just looking a mess. So then I have to take the time to get myself together, get my cup of coffee, and slowly move into my day. And so all of that plays into whether or not you're actually going to get the content created and actually do the video and upload. One of the keys that I found is that instead of trying to record, I actually just go live. Like right now, I'm live. It will live on as a recording because that doesn't allow me to keep doing retakes. Like if I do the video and I look at it and I'll say, oh, that wasn't good, I'm gonna do it over. And then I'll do it over and I'll say, oh, I messed that up, I'm gonna do it over. Well, guess what? I'm live right now. I can't do it over. Whatever I mess up, I gotta mess up and keep going and be okay with it. And so that's what I would recommend to other introverts and other people who are really self-conscious. Just do it live, and that'll take away that steady doing it over because you messed up, trying to get it perfect, wanting the wording to be perfect, and all of those things. And so, do the live video. It's a game changer for me. And then, the next thing I will tell you is be yourself. Like I'm here before you today. This is who I am. This is how I show up. Be yourself. Don't think that you have to speak perfect English. Don't think that your background has to be perfect. Don't think that you have to be something that you're not. Be yourself. If you're normally a funny person, be the funny person. If you're whatever it is that you normally do, or however it is that you normally exist, be that person. I tell people all the time, I'm from St. Louis. We have dialects. Some of our words sound a little different from people who are from other places, just like New York has their dialect, Boston has their dialect. St. Louis, we have our dialect. That's a part of who we are. And it's okay. You will catch on as you're going. And I'll try to repeat. If you put it in the chat that you didn't get it, I'll say it over for you. But tell me in the chat also what keeps you from starting. How many subscribers do you have? And what's the goal that you're working towards? Let me know in the chat. We can encourage one another and support one another as we're on this journey for 500. Have you found an issue with consistency, at least uploading one video every week? And if so, what are you doing to battle that? One of the things that I did to battle it, and I don't know if this is hurting or helping, so let me be clear about that. I can't really tell you if this is hurting or helping. I did an April challenge. So for the month of April, I'm having an abundant April. I declared it, I said it, I believed it, and now I'm manifesting it, and it's truly working. But as a part of the abundant April, I am going live every single day. If you look at my YouTube channel, I've been live every day in April. And so that can be good and bad because it doesn't give the videos that I've created a chance to let the algorithm do its thing. So would I recommend that to you? No, I'm telling you what I did, but I was also live on Facebook. And on Facebook, it works. But on YouTube, I don't know if that's necessarily a strategy that is a good strategy for YouTube to go live every day. But it allowed me to get my practice in. It allowed me to get a stockpile of videos. The content was real. It was something that is very useful to other people. And so going live every day in the month of April. So I've been live 17 times in the month of April. So I have 17 videos from the month of April, and today is just the 20th. And so Would I recommend that for you? No, I would not, because I know for a fact that the algorithm probably would have picked up one of those videos quicker and gotten me more views and new subscribers. But I have also gained 50 subscribers in the month of April, which is more than I've gained in any other month. So, again, I probably wouldn't recommend it. I would recommend probably 1 to 2 videos a week, and that will allow the algorithm to pick it up, to show it to other people, and to show that you're also consistent. And then now this one is really big. Let me tell you this one, because we make this mistake all of the, like we as women, we will make this mistake. Start with something compelling. Don't start with, hi, my name is, and this is my channel. Let me tell you about the time. Folks, the people, you only have a couple of seconds on YouTube to grab the people, say what it is the video is going to be about, make the points that you're going to make about what the video will be about, and then get into the video. I made that mistake as well. What I did was I participated in Stephanie Perry's YouTube challenge. And so in her YouTube challenge, she does house sitting. She's absolutely amazing. So she does house sitting school, and she has a YouTube channel. She has about 160,000 subscribers. And so in that YouTube in that YouTube challenge, she gave us that piece of advice. And I've definitely noticed the difference since I've been starting right into either a compelling question, a compelling idea, some type of statistic, something to grab their attention and to keep them engaged. And then you also have to know that they're going to drop off. Like it's not a lot of videos on mine where they watched all the way through. So you kind of got to let your ego go. Get your ego out of this. If you do a 20-minute video, they may watch 5 to 7 minutes of it, and you're still doing good. It'll tell you what percent it is. But it's not like when you're in school, you want 100% engagement from beginning to end. It's great if you can get that, but I will tell you that that's probably not going to happen. So don't let that get you down. And then just make it a goal to get 1% better. If you can just make it a goal to do the video, like I'm doing this video now, I've already thought of things as I'm sitting here talking right now in the live moment, of things that I'm going to change for next time, of ways that I'm going to make sure that I don't make some of the mistakes that I know right now that I'm making in my head. And so each time I just work to get 1% better. It would be better if I had a video editor who could take the video, take out some of the mistakes, add in some still shots, and do all of that. Stop trying to do all of that first. Let's get good at delivering the content. Let's get good at being comfortable on camera. Get good at knowing how to shoot, how to make sure our mic is right, how to make sure our sound is right, how to make sure that we're actually looking into the camera and things like that. Those are all things that I've really had to adjust since I've been doing these YouTube videos. And I still continue to adjust. I'm not saying that I've gotten it all together and that it's perfect. I'm just saying these are things that I've been working on. But overall, my main point to you is to just post it. Let's just get going. You've been saying you want to start a YouTube channel. There are amazing opportunities for YouTube. It's one of the platforms that will pay you. They tell you upfront what it is you need to do to get monetized, to get ads running on your content. And we have to stop working for free. We have to stop being willing to create content for Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, all of these different places you're creating content for free. You're watching the content and those stations are getting paid and you're not. You have some amazing content. You have some strategies. You have some entertainment that you can deliver. My sister has a YouTube channel where she talks about traveling. Her and her husband, they travel all the time. And so she just puts her travel stuff on the channel. She was putting it on Facebook for free on her regular Facebook page. She has 5,000 followers on Facebook. And so we simply said, let's tell all of the people on your Facebook page to follow you on on YouTube and start uploading the videos there instead of on Facebook. And so now she's at about 700 subscribers. She's way past me, because she had more people on her Facebook page. But I'm just saying, we have to stop doing these things for free, and we have to know that what we have is valuable, and stop letting the excuses and the procrastination and the fear and the being self-conscious and being worried about perfectionism. Let's stop letting those things stop us. And the cure to those things is simply action. Just take action. Press the go live button. Just press the button. Upload the video. Just upload it. If you can't go live, upload the video. And guess what? You don't have any subscribers right now. So it's okay. No one's going to see it, but it's going to build your confidence. It's going to help you to see, oh, I can do this. And then once you see that you can do it, you can continue to do it. Start with just one time a week. Just do a video one time a week, or go live one time a week, and do something that's fun for you. Don't make everything so serious. Like when I came on here to do this video, I was like, oh wow, I passed 300 subscribers. And I bet there's somebody who's thinking they're never going to make it to 300, because I was like, God, when am I going to get out of the 100s? And now I'm at 300. And so I want to encourage you. It's coming. It's going to happen. You have to be consistent and just do your thing. The algorithm will do its thing, but then you got to help it. You have to help it too. You got to add those tags on there. You got to make sure that that title is catchy. So there are things that you need to do as well. But the first thing you got to do is just get started. Upload the video or go live and just make it happen. You can do this. I believe you can do it. I know that you can do it. Now we need you to believe that you can do it. And if you've watched to this point, press the like button, give me a comment. Comments help the video. And let me know how many subscribers you have. Do you have a YouTube channel? Do you want to start a YouTube channel? And what's stopping you? And let's support one another on this journey, because guess what? We live in a world of abundance. It's enough for all of us. And so let's support one another. You follow me, I'll follow you. Let's help out one another. And hopefully, this will give you just the bit of courage, or the whatever you needed to get started. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you once I get to 500 subscribers.